So I forgot to update you guys yesterday. I spoke to my manager yesterday, Lisa, and it was so lovely and refreshing because she was so like welcoming and warm and excited for me. It just made me feel like, oh my gosh, I want to come to work. And she's like, I'm not in tomorrow, but I'm in on Thursday, and in on Thursday. So today's Wednesday. I am possibly running late on my first day back. For some reason, due to the COVID situation, everything is late. And you know what? At this clock, I don't know if I have a mask. Let me check now. I have to check. Okay, I think that's a mask. So we have to travel on public transport with a mask. I didn't bring any gloves. I got hand sanitizer. For me, I just feel like gloves is not appropriate method for a barrier. You have to be conscious and wary of what you're doing, as even if you have gloves on and you're touching all these infectious surfaces and then you do this, you're gonna still have the infection transferred onto your hair. So my plan is to be conscious and aware of what I'm doing and use hand gel as much as I can and pray. Praying is also a very good thing. Last night, me and my husband was praying. We was praying. Oh damn it. Listen, so this is my outfit for today. Oh shiters. Little cute little blazer, some denim, some trainers. I didn't want to be like too formal. I was gonna wear some, what's it called? Some heels, but I was like, today's my first day back. Let me just, what's it called? Keep it simple. So I am really trying to wear my mask. I feel excited. Oh my gosh, this is so hot. Oh my gosh, I'm steaming up. Whew. I get a little bit claustrophobic, so I just don't know how I'm gonna cope today. In regards to where I work, apparently I'm gonna have to wear a mask like 24/7, like whilst I'm within the unit or within the department or within the institution. I have to wear a mask. At the moment, I'm feeling like I'm excited. I am nervous because obviously there's lots of new faces, and obviously I'm gonna have to get to know everyone back again. And I also got to learn the new system that's in place, and I also have to remember the system that was in situ when I was at work. Being on maternity leave for 12 months, basically 1 year, you kind of almost become a independent person in your own right in regards to freedom. You're not worrying or thinking about stuff that you need to get done. You know, you just have to worry about your little one and yourself and your family, and you kind of are like living a carefree life, really. And now I've got to adjust to knowing how to multitask my family life along with my work life, and I feel like that is very daunting. It's a very daunting situation or predicament to be in. But I do feel quite reassured by my managers, and I know the team that I was working with before, that they will support me and make me feel right at home. So then, you know, that's one thing less to worry about. Today, my aim is to kind of, oh my gosh, this train is like, I went on the wrong train, so I'm definitely gonna be late. But anyways, what was I gonna say now?
This train is the southern service to
So today my aim is to achieve
Penge West, Sydenham, Forest Hill,
yes, we know we're going to all of these places. I'm just going to wait for all of this to
and London Bridge. The next station is Penge West.
Okay, so my plan is to get all my ID and everything up and running, get to speak to some of the staff, see what everyone's role is now, and get a tour of the department and where things are now, and different procedures, do my like training, get as much training in situ as possible, because I want to be someone that is reliable and is showing that showing that I am, a good leader. As soon I'll be back in my coordination role, and obviously I want everyone to feel confident in me, that I'll be just like before. Everyone was confident in me. I'm anxious that I won't gain that back like this, but hopefully if I am staying on top of things and I'm listening and learning, then I will be on top of everything. I packed some,
we are now approaching
food,
West,
some snacks, and I also got a bottle of water to keep hydrated. Very important, especially I do long hours, 11-12 hours, and I already woken up 5 o'clock. My little one woke up 3-4 times last night and was just making me just like, oh my gosh. I was literally about to wake up his dad to say he was taking his son, because at this time I need to sleep. I need to be looking fresh for my first day back. I don't want to be having red eyes, but it was weird. I think I was just on adrenaline, so that was enough to kind of keep me going and allow me to wake up early and not feel exhausted. Today, when I finish work, I will go home, eat, and I'll go exercise and then go straight to bed. So, and then yeah, exciting stuff. Oh my gosh, you know what, it was actually really, I want to also talk about like how it felt, because imagine every day, literally every day, I'm with my son and my daughter, but I don't go to school, but with my little one, I'm with him every day. I see him every day. I'm with him 24 hours, like attached to the hip. So it's very, very strange, very, very strange to like leave him. I was like, he literally just woke up 5 minutes before I was about to go to work, and I just saw his little face and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I want to cry. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna leave you and you don't know, Daddy was giving him a shower, creaming him and then getting him ready, but it was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually leaving my son, it's like I'm having like withdrawal syndrome. I'm feeling like a bit a bit emotional about it, but on the other hand I'm excited, but I'm very emotional because he doesn't get along with other people. Like, he cries if I try to give him to his dad or his sister. Like, he is very attached, so I can just imagine his distress. So I'm gonna have to keep on calling and checking upon him and so forth. A little update on the nursery situation. We have not found him a nursery. Well, he hasn't been accepted to a nursery yet due to the pandemic. Like, they have a limit,
this train is the Southern
and at the
service
moment with the limit that
London
they have,
Bridge,
they
calling
can't
at Forest Hill, Honor Oak Park, Brockley, New
take
Cross
him
Gate,
at the moment.
and London Bridge. The next station is Forest Hill.
Yeah. So yeah, so at the moment I'm supposed to be moving. So that's a bit like, oh my gosh. I'm just trying not to stress about it. If I have to, take some emergency annual leave, then I have to do that. As a mother, you're already dealing with a lot of life balances, and unfortunately you want to be reliable for work, you know,
Welcome
but
aboard the Southern
your
Service
child
to
does come
London
first,
Bridge. The next station
and I've
is
done
Forest
everything
Hill.
within my powers to get him into a nursery that is up to standard. Like, well, you know, so like I don't know if I spoke to you guys about some nurseries that I went to. You know, for the baby room, they use the shoes that they walk outside in the nursery. No, like there's a pandemic going on. Like, you should not be wearing your shoes, the dirty shoes that these babies are crawling on and putting it in them and their hands in their mouth. You know, during this pandemic, it doesn't make no sense. And in fact, obviously, I've suggested to them, I think they want to put it in situ, but it's hard to break bad habits, you know what I mean? And I can just imagine they're like, oh, let me just quickly, I've got my shoes on, let me just quickly run over there, you know. So they wouldn't be keeping a strict they won't be following the rules strictly, because they already before was walking with shoes, you know. And how can I trust somebody who already have a bad habit or was not using their initiative from the beginning? Do you wear your shoes at home, in your house, walking up and down in your house? Majority of people don't. We don't. So today's my first day back at work, and it's been really lovely. My colleague Debs has been showing me around and showing me the new like process or procedures in place, and what kind of changes has been put in situ since I have been away. I've also been able to get a refresher on the IT aspect of things. I've been able to get my ID card and access to the IT to enable me to carry out my work function, which has been a very great. I've seen my manager. I've not had like a one-to-one, but I've seen her and she greeted me very warmly, which was nice. And I've seen all the staff who've greeted me very nicely. Doctors is like, oh, if the midwife's back, is like, you know how it is, you know. But like all my kind of closer colleague has greeted me with open arms, and is happy for me to be back, and is asking me how's little one or oldest little one, how's everything going. And yes, it's just like really nice. My baby has come to pick me up on my first day back, so then I can be less stressed, because I wanted to drive to work today and not be on the public transport. But you know, I realized that, you know, driving stressed me out more than the public transport. And actually it was okay, like there was loads of space, everyone was social distancing, majority of everyone was wearing their masks, so that was nice.
Keep left onto A222.
So I'm so happy my baby's come to pick me up. Anything you want to say? No? Why are you being a boring?
I want to go home.
So he's cooked dinner, so he wants to eat dinner. Because he cooked today. Is it finished?
I hope so, otherwise the house ain't burned down.
Oh my gosh, it's actually on the pot. Oh my days. So he's left the food to simmer down, so it will be hot when we get home. So that is so lush. Like, so lush. Okay, I'm literally rushing because I've got 1 minute to my train. Oh my god. I didn't get to give you guys an update regarding last night when I got home. Had dinner with the mister. He cooked some lovely wings. Was delicious. Oh my god, I think that's my train. In a bit. Yeah, so I caught my train. I'm taking a completely different route to work that I would take. I think because of this COVID situation, the trains are running a bit on a different time schedule than usual. So I'm just improvising as I go along. So I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted with my rushing. Yesterday I went home, ate some lovely dinner made by my husband. We exercised. Oh my gosh, we exercised. I was so tired after exercising. And this guy was like, oh, let's go jogging. Let's go jogging in the morning. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, no, actually, no, I'm actually extremely tired. So this morning at 4:28, this guy woke me up, and I was like, are you crazy? Do not wake me up, like literally. And then obviously I couldn't go back to bed. I was like, okay, let's go. Then he was like, actually, I'm tired. This is my stop, East Croydon. Sorry, I was literally just running again to get my train to Victoria. I feel like I'm running all morning, but I had a good sleep overall. This morning, as I said before, I'm coordinating. I'm a little bit nervous, you know, as I would have preferred to have a probation period of 2 weeks of getting hang of the system and the procedure and what's normal. When I told a client, oh, can you sit down? You sit down, and I was in the waiting area, and my colleague was like, oh, she told her to sit down. I'm thinking, at the end of the day, but I think some people are a bit more stricter about sitting, because I'm sure they sit on the bus and sit on the transport to get here. So anyways, I think everyone's almost all mean good intention, but I guess it's up to the person to decide whether they want to sit down or not, but there's no rule saying no seating area, no sitting, just like when you're on the train, obviously that you can't sit and everyone's sitting. Some people stand because they don't want to be maybe contaminated, if the seat is contaminated or something like this. But today I'm a bit anxious. I'm coordinating. I'm working with Crystal, who is a competent person or professional. So I feel a bit reassured. My manager is around, and I've got other people that I know that's going to be working today. So I feel a bit reassured because of that. As I had discussed with my manager about having like that 2 weeks probation, so I had that in my mind. So now I'm kind of out of my comfort zone. I'm trying to get to work earlier, so just I get a bit of a refresher, relax. I'm not like, switching on straight away and going to work mode. I can just relax, have a look around again and see where things are, and reassure myself that I know what I'm doing. And today I aim to do some more reading. So yesterday I did some online training, some statutory training. It wasn't busy, but there's a lot of few things happening, and people saying welcome back, and service users calling. I had lots of phone calls I answered. I saw a client. I helped. My partner's calling me. Let me answer this. Yo guys, oh my gosh, it's my second day back at work, and today it's been very good. I've been blessed and lucky to not be stressed out or feeling too overwhelmed. I'm working with someone who is competent and confident, which I like, and who's able to support me even though I'm meant to be supporting her, and we're working together to get that balance to ensure a lovely shift. I know that every day won't be like this. I kind of feel like a lot of things I've forgotten, and I find myself becoming a little bit frustrated with myself, because I was such a proud person. I am a proud person in regards to my knowledge, my expertise within myself as a person. and within my profession and role, and you know, whatever I do, I like to be the best. I want to always be the best. I need to be the best. I, you know, always like to be efficient and know what I'm doing. And it's like I'm relearning and reteaching myself the logical, systematic approach to my work. I love things to be in a certain order. I love things to be systematic. And I found today I'm not systematic at all. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I've become, sorry, my hair is coming out. I've become a little bit like someone who I would not want to work with, you know, a bit like all over the place, a little bit trying to gather myself and get myself organized, where I'm usually on top of things and I'm just kind of like, you know, done it yesterday already kind of thing. You know, when you got a job that you want to do now, I've done it yesterday. So I'm that type of person. So it's a bit frustrating because it's like I'm watching myself work and I'm just looking at myself do whatever I'm doing at work, and I was like, Tanisha, you need to pull your socks up and just get back into, you know, how you was a year ago, or you know, a year ago, before you went on maternity leave. I just feel I think I'm starting to understand why some women don't go back to work, because it is, you know, after a year or 2 or 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it must be like very daunting. It must be very daunting for real, because like me, I feel like everything, I'm a novice. I feel like a novice within my role right now. I know you know, everything is coming back to me, but and it's only day 2, so I guess, and you know what, I think sometimes I'm hard on myself because I have high expectation, and if someone's working with me, I expect, like, I got high expectation, and I want to be a good role model. I want to set a high kind of pedestal, so then other people can also, you know, meet that, or just kind of you know, work to the best of their ability, really, so that we can deliver the best service that we can. And I'm just hoping, you know, after, you know, a few weeks and months, I will be back to the old me. Yeah, but it is, I'm really happy. I've got, you know, this is such a good team, and you know, my manager's called me a few times, and I've called my manager, and you know, I've been making some suggestions on certain things, you know, within the workplace, and seeing maybe how we could possibly improve certain pathway. And it's only day 2 already. I haven't done my online training today. I'm hoping maybe I could print off some documents and have a quick read. So just kind of, you know, try to read once a day. I've just only realized that my one eyebrow is hiding one. Oh, that's so annoying. I was rushing this morning. This one is just, I don't know which one I like better. I think I like this one better. But yes, sorry. Yeah, so that's my day so far. I'm on a break. So I started at 7:45. I was early to work. Yes, because you guys saw I was rushing into work. I was on time, and I was able just to gather my thoughts. I think that if you've been on maternity leave for a long time, pardon, I hope I said, you know, pardon. If you've been on maternity leave for a long time, I think it's important, if you can, try to get to work on time, you know. I think that's a good look for you, and not only that, you don't become flustered. People are not like already like, you know, watching you, making you feel a bit paranoid. So being on time, you're able to just kind of, you know, slowly get yourself together and become in, you know, be in the right mindset and mind frame, whatever kind of thing. So I think that is a bonus. Coming to work on time, it makes a big difference. And if it is that you need to come a bit early, like even about 10-15 minutes, not like coming half an hour earlier, just 15 to 10 to 15 minutes earlier. You know, if you get you some water, get a cup of tea, just kind of sit down, and or if you just want to look what's happening for your, you know, what's your work schedule looking like, you can look and then almost digest the information. You have a bit of a longer time just to digest the information and problem solve if there's any problem solving required. Where if you come in and you're like, you have to go dive in straight into work, then you haven't had time to kind of meditate, just kind of take in the information, reflect on the information, and act upon the information. So that will be a big, like I would say is a plus. Hence why, as I say, my eyebrow is a bit jacked up today, and my hair is a bit jacked up today. But yeah, that's how it goes. See, when my hair is like this, it doesn't look that bad. Like, it doesn't look like my eyebrow is jacked up. Hence why I'll just like draw it on with my eyes closed. Like, yeah, that looks like how it is done. And I want to say, I don't know if I've touched on the topic as yet. But I'm just burping away. Apologies, like I'm not a lady. But I do think, you know, I wish that I've done more reading, but I am, you know, doing reading now and getting myself up to date. So I definitely think going for retail shopping is just so therapeutic. If you have, you know, I know it's a hard time being on maternity leave, you're not getting a lot of money, your partner might be stretched, you know, and everything might be just a bit of tight financial budget. But if you do, or you're lucky enough, or just, you know, save, you know, £10 per week off your maternity leave pay or whatever, or just get money from your husband or partner, whatever it is that you need to do, your family member, your sister, whatever it is, you know, your friend, if you got some good friends, and just go retail shopping for some new fresher clothes, a new little look. If you can go to the hair salon, get your hair done. If you like, get your eyebrows did, get your eyebrow did. If you like, get your lashes done, get your lashes done. You know, if you need some new ear piercings, get them done. You know, get all your legs and everything all smooth. Waxes, get your nails, you know, nails done. Get your nails done. Get your toes done. I can't even show you my toes because it's like I got shoes on. You know, pamper your, like, go for a full pamper, and go for a massage, a full body massage. My mister done my massage yesterday. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to like a masseuse or anything because due to COVID, I don't want him breathing on me and doing all sorts of touching on me and all this palaver. So my mister done a massage. It put me to sleep like there was no tomorrow. I went into a coma, like you know what I mean, not a real coma, but like I went into a deep sleep, and I literally, it was amazing. It was with peppermint, and he used a lot. You know, I don't know, you know, I would say if you're gonna use any massage oil, please, you know, check that you're able to with a professional. But he used a lot of what's called peppermint oil, because I've got a lot of like I don't know, my pillow, I need to update my pillow or the mattress, but I'm having like some pain and trapped muscles between my shoulders and my neck, you know. So he did like a mad massage. Oh my gosh, he does the best massages. Like, I feel bad because I ask him for massages all the damn time, like literally it could be every day. So imagine having a partner that asks you for massage every day. It's so annoying, but like I need it, you know. It helps for me to be a better person. So yes, these are definite recommendations. Do it. It will make you feel good. It will make you feel relaxed. It will add to your, you know, positive outlook upon returning to work. And also, when you look good, you feel good, you're dressing good, you know, like literally, you know, he's happier, you know what I mean? And it's just nice. It's nice. I think I need to return back to work, so Peace out. Hey guys, the police are out here checking that everyone's wearing their mask on public transport. I just literally had a police approach me and giving me a harsh warning. Guys, I'm telling you now, it is not worth it. Just get your mask on, wear your mask. You got it, wear it if you can, because it's not worth the wahala. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is in Lewisham as well. Lewisham police are everywhere checking, like literally, and we'll give you a fine if I didn't get a fine, because obviously, you know. But wear your mask. So my mister has come to collect me, day 2 on the job, and I'm literally like exhausted. I'm actually exhausted, and I feel like I got a reaction because my lip is swollen.
Boy.
But he still kisses me anyway, you know.
Nah,
You can't get enough yet, nah.
The only place that lip needs to go is to the trash.
To the trash.
Trash.
So I'm just like so happy to see my baby, my husband, and he's now gonna take me to see my little babies. I got one Kai and another King Kai, Co. So that's gonna be really nice to see him and see what his reaction gonna be. Yesterday he was crying, so I'm just hoping that he will be a bit more settled when he sees me. So I'm just excited. I was a bit heartbroken when he was crying yesterday, so I just was like really hoping that today he won't cry and he'll be just so happy to see me. How was he when he saw you, Miles?
Yeah, he didn't want to let me go.
He didn't want to let you go.
Then he realized.
What?
He didn't realize now. He was just fine. He didn't want to let me go. Then I had to run out. Quickly, I made sure I ran.
Hey, you better slow down.
Slow
Down. I just want to get to know you. Don't turn around. Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting. It's always exciting to see little bubbers. You know, I'm looking after bubbers, and then you know what I mean, and excited to see new bubbers. But your own, nothing like beats your own, obviously. You know, but
still
yeah.
feeling like he's on temp center.
He's tiny, yeah. Because he's not eating much. He doesn't want to eat. He just wants to just suck on his mom. Literally, he thinks I am food. Like there's literally no food. I can't even give him. Like by the time it was 6 months, my supply was just going downhill like this. I had a good supply. I started off with a boom, and then my supply went down. But yeah, I think it was something that was given to me in Ghana. So I don't know what it was, but yeah.
Alcohol.
It could have been the So don't drink too much if you're breastfeeding, because that could also damage your supply. Yes. And we'll record his reaction. That'll be a good one. So peace out. So I'm taking my shoes off. Oh shit. Hello.
Oh, I like this hair. This colour hair.
Is it? Thank
I
you.
haven't seen this one
Hey, have you
before.
washed your hands yet?
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes.
working girl.
Thank you.
That's his mouth.
Hi.
That's okay.
Oh, I like the TV here. Oh, there's Uncle over there. Okay.
Ah, okay, he's calm.
Don't let him cry.
He's calm. I'm
Hello,
surprised.
Kai.
Hello, mommy.
Oh, damn it. I don't know what I've done here.
Okay, you settled. You did cry.
This is sunshine. That's what you would have tried.
In it?
That's what she was looking for. Yes, carry it, growing.
In it? It's good.
Okay, leave the room. Let's see. No, let's leave the room. Let's see.
Let him
You
feel
just
that
want
way?
to do social experiment.
No,
Let's do
I'm
social
not.
Tanisha, he won't cry. Trust me. He brought it up
His head
well. Okay,
Listen,
Mom.
listen,
I mean,
listen.
Tanisha, leave.
Hey, he doesn't care about me no more.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't cry. Show them that you're a man. You're a man.
Nah, he has come a long way.
Some of the thing, the teething thing, it's been worrying him since yesterday.
Wow, this is a change.
Well done.
I am impressed. Like literally, he would be on me, and just a day apart.
Why is it that when he wants to come to you, you always put him down?
Personally, I feel like
Mm.
taking him to nursery. I don't think you should
Worry, yeah. He's got this.
It's only when you guys come. That's when he starts acting up. But
Yeah.
I think if when you guys leave,
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
calms down.
That is beyond reassuring. Okay, so basically I'm on my day off and I feel so good. It's actually crazy. I feel like I've got a burst of energy compared to when I was on maternity leave. I was like literally getting to a point where I'm just lounging. I am just kind of like, don't want to do too much. But now I feel like a burst of adrenaline. I want to do things. I want to get things sorted just so then I know that I'm working basically tomorrow. So I need to get things all sorted. So yeah, that's a little bit of change in regards to my mindset and behavior. Which is okay. I hope I didn't leave my keys. 1 second. Trying to get into my car. Oh my gosh. I feel like this car is so tiny, but it isn't. I'm literally getting flustered. But yes, so right now I'm heading out to the post office and I am going to get some formula milk for my little one because his formula milk is literally about to finish. In regards to return to work, I am feeling refreshed. Like now that Friday is gone, I was very anxious about Friday, and now that I've kind of done it, it's completed. I know that every day can only get better. So sorry, there's something on there on my lip. Yeah, it can only get better, so that's a reassuring thing. So my hair's a mess. I have not even combed it, so please don't judge me. Like literally, don't judge me. Today's not about looking cute, you know what I mean? It's just like, do your thing. Oh, my brows been showing. Oh, give me a break. You can clearly see that I did not dress for today at all. But yes. Yeah, there's nothing much to say, on my day off. Today what I've been doing on my day off is like, obviously you guys know we're trying to purchase this house. There's a covenant that we're not really aware about, I know too much about. We told that it's something normal, but we don't want to take someone's word for it. We want to know that this is a covenant gonna affect us if we buy any house, not just this house, because and also there's a fee to it as well. If we want to go ahead with erecting any buildings, oh wow, the wind is crazy. If we want to erect any buildings on the property, we would need to basically seek consent and pay a fee, which is something that we need to decide if we're willing to do, really. But I'm just really want to move. I just so want to be in a house right now. I just I was born in Jamaica, where I'm used to big places, big land, and just being in a kind of a house kind of environment. Where living in this flat, it's a big flat, don't get me wrong, but you got to go up to 4 stairs of four flights of stairs, and for me it's just when am I gonna get to my house? By the time I get to the top of my house, get to the front door, I'm tired. I'm not even in my house, literally. But yes, oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys. So today I had my COVID screening test, the swab test, and it is actually crazy. Literally, I was at work yesterday, and it tells you, you know, stuff. You can obviously press this link and, you know, apply for the test, you know, the screening. And I you know, filled out the form. It was literally like self-explanatory, and literally I think within like 30 minutes they were trying to call me, but I didn't know that they were calling me, and I was at work and I was kind of busy kind of thing. And then they was calling me, sending me texts. I was thinking, this sounds like some fraudery. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are they hunting me down for this COVID test? Then I called this morning and then spoke to Phil, who basically was like, yeah, I could come today, you know, do the swab and you know, all this. And I was like, okay. I was like, come to my house. Like, I thought I gotta go somewhere, you know. That's a mad thing. So yeah, so, you know, within about the next half an hour, he was at my house, literally, with some boom motorbike. Gave me like a tiny little box with a screening test. I had to swab my throat and nose, because obviously that's something that I have to do anyway at work. I already knew what I needed to do. So basically, you know, it's not a pleasant thing. You need to, obviously, it gives you like a swab. You have to try not to touch your teeth or your tongue, and literally you kind of have to open up your mouth where, you know, where you can see your tonsil, and you literally want to kind of from right to left, you know, wipe the swab, you know, each corner of the mouth, and ensure that you kind of get in the back of the throat, and just kind of, you know, getting a good sweep there. And then this is disgusting, guys, and everyone will say, it would know what I'm gonna say next. You got then, after putting it in your mouth and your throat and rubbing it around, you got to then put it in your nose for like 15 seconds, and very deep, like as far as comfortable, you know what I mean, like literally you need to be reaching somewhere around here. And you got to kind of do the, you know, a rotational motion, just kind of, you know, get as much sample as possible. And it's very uncomfortable. You literally want to like cry and just take it out straight away. But it is very uncomfortable, literally. It makes you a little bit irritable. It's even still irritable now. But yeah, so that's something I completed today. I was just very impressed. And then they kind of like, you know, and then I got an update to say that, you know, it's been collected, he's going to the hospital. I was like, wow, you know what I mean? And then one of my neighbors saw the guy, you know, and obviously I'm guessing he's just like screening, COVID screener or whatever. He's like, oh, they're bringing a box to you, like, you know what I mean, you know, kind of thing. She's like, oh, that's good, you know, like she was just very interested and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, it's crazy. So I've never been symptomatic, but you know, you never know, you could be carrier and not know. My partner, he's had the antibody test and he was negative. So for me, I was thinking that I could be possibly negative. But my colleague, one of my colleagues, she said that she was positive. I don't know whether she was symptomatic, but her people in her household was negative, you know what I mean? So even though you may be positive, you may not infect anyone. But you know, I guess it just depends on their risk factors and so forth, you know, and their immune system. But yeah, crazy. So, you know, COVID is something still that I'm learning, and I'm aware that this is something that the scientists are still, you know, investigating about and learning more about. So, you know, I'm not an expert on it, so I would definitely say seek proper advice. You know, stay safe, practice social distancing, washing your hands, wear your mask. I'm not wearing my mask because obviously I'm out in my own car, I'm not with nobody. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Oh my gosh, I forgot to say, you probably guys saw the video of my little one. He did not even like budge when he saw me. He was a bit irritable a little bit, but like, you know, I was very happy that he didn't see me and want to come to me and be all over me. I've been trying to kind of keep my distance a little bit, just so then he's not, you know, so attached. But I just was hugging him and squeezing him, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really missed you. As much as I tried to suppress it, I really did miss him a lot, and my daughter, and just being, you know, seeing my family, like, you know, in a family, we're a family of four, just being together as a four, you know, I like that feeling, and just spending time with my family. I love it. I'm a family oriented person. However, I'm also a business money oriented person as well, so I need to find that good balance, or you know, a balance that suits me. So yeah, great. Peace out.